Welcome everyone to Pwnage Television, round 6 of the CEVO $1,000 Team Fortress 2 tourney. Tonight we have Balloons versus Team Dynamo, which is Dynamo not here right now, Amo. And as soon as they start arriving, we will be ready to go live. They have recently confirmed, so we do expect them to show up. And they hopefully will be here shortly. And as soon as they do, we'll be right back with the action. Again, a reminder, this is round 6 of the CEVO $1,000 Team Fortress 2 tourney. And we have an all-star casting cast here tonight. So hopefully we will get to actually do a shoutcast, because we've got everybody here. Renegade, Leo, Captain Howdy, me, and I believe Michael Jordan will be stopping by as our guest shoutcaster. The Michael Jordan, yes, that's correct. So stay tuned, and we'll be back as soon as people start trickling in. Once again, you are listening to Pwnage Television's presentation of round number 6 of CEVO $1,000 Team Fortress 2 tourney.
The Strog, soulless fusions of decaying flesh, bone, and metal, twisted and ruined by centuries of war. They search the galaxy for the sole item their existence requires, harvesting, consuming, and destroying everything in their path. And now, they have arrived here.
Coming soon. Supposed to be a routine mission. A Arrive in stealth. Secure your objective. And leave without a trace. But something went wrong. Very wrong. Something that no one on Earth could have expected.
You believe this?
Something that'll turn your routine mission into mankind's most important battle.
Now that I'd like to see.
What the hell's going on down there?
Crisis coming soon. It was supposed to be a routine mission. Arrive in stealth. Secure your objective. And leave without a trace. But something went wrong. Very wrong. Something that no one on Earth could have expected.
You believe this?
Something that'll turn your routine mission into mankind's most important battle.
Now that I'd like to see.
What the hell's going on down there?
Crisis coming soon.
Ladies and gentlemen, I believe you are hearing me, and it appears at this point, regrettably, that Team Dynamo is Team Dyna-No-Show. And this is horrible. It's a travesty. Very unpro, if they indeed have not shown up. Well, they haven't yet, but possibly, as one of our spectators, one of our commentators has speculated, they may be sitting somewhere waiting for their sixth, and they're all going to come piling into the server, swooping in like Batman and saving the day at the very last second. Or it could be that they completely chickened out. And if that's the case, then I feel bad for them, because this is the internet, and if you die on the internet, you don't die in real life. There was a really bad horror movie where that happened, but it was a really bad horror movie, and it was just a horror movie. And it was really bad. I don't know if I mentioned that. So right now you're looking at Team Balloons, and they're having a little bit fun with the guys from PwnageTV. And, hey, you know, we're going to deliver you a match, whether we have to get in there and do it ourselves. You know, we'll throw down with these guys, just so you have something to watch. But hopefully Team Dynamo will show up. They will find their courage on their trip to the land of Oz. They will reveal behind the curtain that the wizard is just a midget. I don't know if you've ever seen that movie. It's kind of popular. I think that Pink Floyd did an album about it, or something to that effect. And turns out that the wizard was a midget, and somehow the lion had courage all the time. So maybe Team Dynamo has courage, and they've had it all the time, and they're just finding it now. Or they may just completely no-show, and we'll sit here and make plays on words for Team Dynamo and how cowardly not showing up is for the next 40 minutes or some such. Actually, I doubt that's going to be the case. And I think what's going to actually happen is, if Team Dynamo does not show up, we're going to give you some sort of a scrimmage where we have the PwnageTV guys who are going to throw down and get annihilated in the place of the Team Dynamo guys, because we have no fear. We just shoutcast. We don't know any better. So we will get destroyed by them. We're not afraid. Okay? Just want to point that out. Right now, I'm specking PTV Renegade, but I believe you all are probably specking Captain Howdy. Captain Howdy is on cameras, and he's a soldier right now, and you see he's got a Leo Geo linked up to him right there, and he's rocket jumping. He's trying to boost himself up, and here we go. And it appears right now that Dynamo it cannot be seen, and well, I'm going to be honest with you, I'm heartbroken, because I believed in Team Dynamo, and I was going to pick them to have the upset win tonight, as Balloons, heavily favored, undefeated, coming into this. Balloons, an interesting story about that name. Dolphin kicker Ford Revez, former Dolphin kicker, was going to get arrested for allegedly selling cocaine, and could not be arrested because he got caught in a sting operation, but it was an audio sting. The undercover officer had audio, and Ford Revez cleverly only referred to cocaine as balloons. So he could only be convicted of selling balloons. So he never referred to cocaine as anything but balloons, and as a direct result, could not be charged. There's some Dolphin trivia that will win you a bet that you will never make, or no one will ever make against you at a bar. Possibly you can throw that out there.
Balloons?
He may be. He kicked in the NFL for a long time, but I recently saw they went to Congress and cried about their pension. So maybe he needs to supplement his income, and he does continue to sell balloons. Have you been taking... I saw you were charging Captain Howdy there for a time, and are you back to doing that, Leo? So far, how's that working out for you? It doesn't look really exciting.
Well, I'm just walking around with Howdy with a medic-soldier combo. I'm already at the Uber. We haven't really seen anybody, though, so... When we actually see someone, you'll see it. Probably just hope Howdy doesn't blow himself up in the process. But I'm still sitting
it's a microcosm for the game
Dynamo.
here. Yeah, it's a microcosm for the game. You can't find the other guys. We can't find Dynamo. Oh, there they are.
Getting shot at now, but we'll be alright. As long as I don't die.
You're on fire. I don't know if you noticed
I'll walk
that or
it
not.
off.
Yeah, that's right.
It's alright, it's just gonna basically wait this out but until Team Balloon says that, alright, we've had enough. Good game for the night, guys. Sorry that nothing could happen. So they said that the 15-minute mark passed, which was about 3 minutes ago, for basically Team Dynamo's forfeit. But they can't get in contact with the guys, and neither can we. So we don't know what's going to happen with Dynamo. So Heidi actually managed to blow himself up. Look at that. This is going to kind of make me sad if we don't get a match at cast tonight.
I definitely have my cry face out right now, and I'm devastated. I mean, like I said, this was a team that I believed in. This is like, I don't know, when you were a kid and you believed in Santa Claus, and then one day, you came downstairs and you find out that there is no such thing as Santa Claus. It was just some guy in a beard. Yes, and he was just arrested for some sort of, inappropriate actions with a child, and it turns out the guy's name is Dave, and you had sat on his lap, and you thought he smelled like whiskey, and, it turns out that he did smell like whiskey, because he was just some drunk guy that happened to have a white beard, and that qualified him to pretend to be Santa Claus. And it turns out that it was just your parents all along. That's how I feel right now with Team Dynamo not showing up. And we are, right now, and you can discuss your feelings, Leo. I'm going to hunt down some PTV guys, and we'll get a scrim of this, so we have something here.
Well, we'll have to see, because I don't think that many members online right now. But right now, I'm about as sad as when you lied to me saying that Michael Jordan was going to be here, and I was excited. I was expecting some free underwear handout. But that's not happening.
Wait till he gets his hands on you.
I'm just kind of discussing with the other team at the moment, see what we're going to do. Unsure yet. I'm probably going to have to cancel the cast. I really don't want to do that, but we'll see in a sec.
We have 4 in Vent that can play, so we can get a team going. And if they will scrim us, we'll have something to cast.
Were you able to get in contact with any of the members? Because no one seems to be able to find Dynamo.
Yes, well, no, Dynamo went to Canada. Okay, they chickened out. They're gone. Dynamo.
Yeah, nice
I resent that comment.
What? That they went to Canada?
Yes, I do.
All right, fine. They went to Mexico. All right, you Canadian? Are you happy? So they went to Mexico to avoid the match. You know, possibly, I don't know. Hey, maybe all of their internets went out. It's possible. Let's give them the benefit of the doubt and say they're not cowards. And all of their internets all went out at the same time. It's stranger things have happened. Maybe they all live in the same house, and they're practicing to be some super-de-duper team.
We actually have 6 people in here now, so I'm asking. I guess we should challenge them to a scrim.
Yeah.
Perhaps we should just join the ranks of SIVO and make a team called PwnageTV. I'd like that.
Cast their own matches.
We'll just start going. We'll get going. Yeah, why not?
That would be that might be a phenomenon. If we would ever win a game, that would be awesome.
I definitely think we could. But I mean,
so we need one more, right?
Indeed.
I'm coming in.
I mean, we're asking them to see if they accept our challenge.
It looks like they're going to accept the challenge if we can actually get 6 in here, because they do have 6 people here. I don't really mind playing myself. I hope that we can get some broadcasting in as well as playtime, but we'll have to wait and see.
Of course, our very own cameraman Howdy will not be able to play, being the cameraman himself. But it would be nice to see from the first-person angle of Soldier killing himself constantly.
Okay, I am getting breaking news from our correspondent Blink Effects, who is getting me some breaking news. The word is Dynamo is out.
They're out?
They're out. Dynamo is out. They are no longer going to be playing in the tourney. They literally did flee to Mexico. Possibly disappointed by the fact that there is not going to be an appearance by Michael Jordan tonight.
No, but
that is the word that I'm getting. That is the word I'm getting.
In a specialized case, however, we might be able to actually watch Team PwnageTV pwn it up against the Pwn.
Yeah, this appears to be this could be the greatest match I have ever cast. I mean, these are going to be some of the best talking players in the history of this. This could be the smoothest talking team. Team communications should be flawless among the PTV guys.
Agreed.
Now, you may actually want to join Ventrilo with the other guys so that you can communicate with them. I don't know how we're gonna.
Actually, they're all in here.
Unless there's a 7th and you're going to be casting with me. I don't know if
they're all in here.
I don't believe we should do our war room chatter over the air. As
I don't think that would be too.
Yeah, I can see some un-PC things coming out over the air as we start to get frustrated by the domination of balloons.
On the contrary, I think we're going to dominate balloons. That's my prediction. It's going to be 4-0.
Absolutely. Because as Renegade has seen through his experience, I'm possibly the best medic in the world. I'm not tooting my own horn here or anything, but, you know.
Alright, let's see. We've got, for PTV, we're going to have G-Money, Dynasty, Pashby, Leviathan, Renegade, and Leo Geo. Over on the balloon side, we got FaZe in Jate. I have to ask him how to say that one. Astony, Mikey, and Surge. Wish everybody had a name like Mikey, because I know how to say that. And Jate, I guess, is, So here we go, baby. We're getting ready to go here. This is a special attraction. In the vacuum left behind by Dynamo, pooping themselves and running in terror by balloons, PwnageTV is stepping up, and they are going to take these guys on in order to entertain the masses. And apparently the PTV guys, my crew here, they think that they can win this thing. If that happens, I'm going to be pretty shocked here. So let me see what the deal is on balloons getting in one more person here, and I think as soon as they do, we're going to be going live with this.
Alert. Our control point is being captured.
Figuring out which map we're going to do right now. The scheduled map was Well, but right now we are on the pit. That is the Gravel Pit. Gravel Pit's a nice map. I like doing that. That's the one we cast last time, so I don't know if we're going to do Well or not. Hey, that has a double meaning, see, because I don't know if we're going to do Well, like the map Well, and I don't know if Team Pwnage is going to do well. You get it? Because I think they might get killed. They might not do well. Ah, that's good. By the way, hats off to Balloons for actually playing this match out. A lot of teams would say, alright, you know, our guys forfeited and sorry, no shoutcast, but, you know, these guys, they deserve the exposure because they are an undefeated team. This was a good opportunity for them, and they are going to take it. And although I believe that PwnageTV would have crushed Team Dynamo, which obviously not much of a backbone as they've dropped out, I don't know if they're going to be able to beat Balloons. Balloons is a pretty solid team. So these guys, they beat Pure, is one of the teams that they beat. Pure, a very excellent team. I've talked to them before. I've seen them in action, and they just edged out Pure. I believe it was in the last round. So this is a proven team, and we are loading up here. And here we are getting ready to go. Everybody filtering in. I'm actually looking forward to this. I like to see what our guys can do. I don't expect to see a lot of chemistry out of us, but, you know, we have our own, our Steam list. Everybody has played with each other before. We're going to be playing by CEVO rules, so it's just like a regular CEVO match, except for the fact that we're not in CEVO, which makes that a little bit difficult. And everybody is filtered in. So we have our 6v6. Dynasty, Pashby, Leviathan, Renegade, G-Money, Leo, Geo versus the Balloons now. Sealat, FaZe, Mikey, NJ8, Surge, and Astanix. And they are all readying up, so we are about to go. We are going to be playing Well. And what to expect from Well here, by the way, as far as the rules, CEVO rules go, we play to 3-0 or 30 minutes for the first switch. So if one team gets 3-0, then they switch over. And the match ends at 4, so if a team reaches 4, then they win, or when it hits 60 minutes, so that's 30 minutes on each side. You know, if we're tied at that point, then we're tied. The big fight we're going to see is going to be in the middle, And as the teams take control points, pay attention to the fact that as they take control points, then their spawn moves forward along with those, along with those new control points. So it's easier for them to get to the front. They don't have to always come right from their base. My prediction for the match is if you see somebody blow through the middle, then they're going to end up blowing through the entire map. But I don't expect anybody to blow through the middle. What you watch for in the middle is if the teams try to run and get that right away, or if they wait for their entire team and then hit it all at once. So, are we going to see these guys throw in... And I might actually see... this is what I would expect from PTV, since they don't have a lot of time to prepare for this and they're not a team. They're probably going to have their scouts run into that middle very quickly and they're going to start initially to take that, and then I think Balloons is going to come in as a full team, well coordinated, blow them out of the middle, take the middle, and then march down the middle and straight through. I think that's what's going to end up happening. So that's my prediction for the match. Much to the chagrin, I'm sure, of the PTV community. Might want to jump into IRC, Game Surge Network, pound Pwnage. Excuse me, that is PwnageTV. Get some shout-outs to us. We got a couple guys in there that can handle that. I think Blink Effects is going to be passing them on to me. I believe he's the only PTV player that's not actually playing in the match tonight. And believe it or not, I have been a little bit on the sick side tonight. So, the code word is peaches. If I announce to you guys that I'm going to get peaches, it means that I've gotten sick. So, let's see what we got here. Now, watching right now the balloon guys, and they're getting their Uber charges up. As Stanix is the medic, and he's latched onto a soldier right there, and he's getting his Uber charge to about 50%. Mission begins in about 10 seconds. Those doors are going to open. You're going to hear the wailing sirens. Everybody's asking if they're ready. I believe this is live, so hopefully PTV is aware of that. And here we are. So far, not much of a presence from PTV in the middle here. They had a couple of guys, but they quickly shot up to heaven, aided by the Balloons. And Balloons got a great demo, and on the demo for them is FaZe. FaZe, well respected as a demo man. And they take the middle, and now they are moving forward here on Pwnage Television. Pwnage Television backpedaling. PTV in trouble. They got a heavy guarding in their secondary control point, and FaZe just blasted him into next week. FaZe, wow, look at watching Balloon FaZe right here, and he is working that demo, man. He's throwing sticky grenades and live rounds on everybody, and look, they took that secondary, so now it's going to be the primary. Now, the primary is right on top of the spawn, but it also charges very, very quickly, so they just need to get that in there. And let's move forward. Let's switch off of FaZe and actually switch into that primary room. See what we got going on in there. There's nobody in there yet, and there's only one medic and one scout. So a medic and a scout that are defending right now. So we haven't set up any turrets, and there's no defense set up. And now here, finally, here comes Balloons, and it appears that they have their whole team rounded up and ready to make their move.
The control point is being contested.
And yeah, there they go. Wow, they blew by me, and I actually didn't even see them do that. And that quickly is 1-0. So PwnageTV probably wanted to spot them those points because they don't want this to be a blowout. They didn't want these guys be embarrassed or anything. So I think right here now, PwnageTV is going to unleash their wrath and just blow through this. Now for my real prediction: Pwnage is going to get destroyed again, and we're seeing why Balloons is such a highly ranked team. Their coordination is incredible, and let's follow their medic here, and you see he's charging everybody up. Let's see what he does for this. Let's see how their medic actually plays this map. You see he's got a soldier in front of him right there. And Renegade gets taken out before we even go live by FaZe. FaZe, the demo man, demo monster. And you see, there he is. Aesthetics has got the heals going, almost killed. Has an Uber at 83%, but he's in some serious trouble. And that was Dynasty who got killed by Mikey, the soldier that Aesthetics is charging. And that was a poor tactical decision on his part, because what ended up happening was he could have killed this medic, and he ended up not doing it. He switched off to try to kill the soldier, and now the medic and the soldier are both alive. So he should have finished off there, and they take the middle very easy. Still following their medic here. And look at this, very quickly they're moving to the next control point. Wow. Why don't we switch over to that control point as Stanix just Ubered, and they are moving in on that control point. Heavy presence from Ponage there, but they're able to actually hold it off. However, well, there it is, Mikey and FaZe. FaZe doing a hell of a job as the demo man, clears that out, and look, they're going to take it. And now they're down to their last control point here. So let's check out the last control point and see what, if anything, PTV can do to slow down this Borg-like advance of balloons. Those balloons are inflated with whoop-ass right now. And here they go, they're coming in with a sniper. They also have a very good sniper. That's in Jate. And he's got some sniping going. Oh, look at that. There is a Dynasty takes out Slot. And FaZe also gets taken out by Renegade. He burned him. But their last control point in trouble here. And it's going quickly. No, it isn't. There we go. So they tried to get out of there, and that actually, it wasn't the last control point. I'm sorry, secondary control point. They tried to make a move on that, and it looked there for a second like they were going to, but Balloons quelled that rather quickly. So back to the final control point, and Balloons now. You see how quickly this goes, as Balloons has a scout there, and Renegade is trying to flame everybody with his torch, and it's just not going to happen for him. And it is 2-0 just that quickly. Balloons rips out to the lead. So Balloons spotted 2 points. Now PTV is going to start playing for real. I'm sure of it. Reminder, as you're watching, these are some SIVO teams, but this is not an actual SIVO match. But a reminder, coming up, we're actually going to have the TGL Roughneck Challenge. That is November 4th. That is Sunday. I believe there's about 200 teams in that. You want more information on that, maybe add your team. I don't know if it's too late. It's www.totalgamingleague.com. We're going to be covering that. Also, on demand, you can see our first ever UT3 match, which was a 1v1, Sidnix versus Frito the Bandito, which was for number 1 on their particular ladder. And also some E4All Expo footage that's exclusive to Ponage Television. Some great information on the HP Blackbird. Just check that all out in our on-demand section. And here we are in the middle. There's no presence for Ponage Television. Ponage Television, I hope they're not turtling. No, I think they're just getting killed. Yes, they are. And Leviathan is the demo man, and he's got a spy running around trying to knife him. And the spy doesn't knife him, but as he's distracted, Surge comes in and hits him with a bat. So that's always very terrible, as FaZe captures that control point. FaZe, what kind of points is he throwing up there? FaZe is actually second in points with 20. Let's take a look at these points as Balloons roars through here. Over on PTV, G-Money with 5, Dynasty with 3, Leo Geo with a whopping 3, Leviathan with 2, Renegades got 1, and Pashby really contributing with 0. Over on the other side, for the Balloons, we got Mikey with 26, FaZe 23, Astanix with 22, Surge with 16, Silop with 14, and Injate with 14. So let's...
Mission begins in 30 seconds.
So that was a blowout right there. And a 3-0 blowout. Switching sides here. So Ponage is going to go over to the red side. And
Mission begins
we
in 10
we haven't
seconds.
we haven't switched up yet. Now I do believe, unless they're going to just play to 4.
3, 2, 1.
Well, I'm a little bit confused because I mean I guess this is a scrim. It's not SIVO rules, but they should have switched sides at this point. So I'm not really sure. Not that I believe it matters. And as we watch, you can see pushing forward, Balloons pushes forward past this center, and they've pushed forward past the center, and you see the. Let's watch their sniper work, because their sniper is actually very, very good. Why don't we have a. That's Surge. So why don't we follow him for a little bit and see what he's up to. Yes, he's going to try to capture this point. Let's see if we can see him pick anybody off. Whoa! He got served! He got burned! Or no, he got shot in the head by Renegade, so much for that. As the medic now, Statics, is going to take that. So Surge was not ready for that. Oh, I just missed that. Somebody was getting dominated.
Time has been added.
That is Dynasty, I believe, is getting dominated right there. So that's never what you want to when you want to be on TV for your gaming. It's never for being dominated. But sometimes it works out like that. And I will mention that all of these guys, I'm sure, are better than me at Counter-Strike. Excuse me, at Counter-Strike 2, but at Team Fortress 2. And wow, let's go back to Surge. Surge now is busted out that sniper rifle, and he is blowing the gray matter out of the domes of many people. And of course, I jinxed him as G-Money batters him with a bat. Very barbaric. As PTV Dynasty takes out their spy with some rocks. And look at this, PTV taking that center point back. PTV finally rallying back. Could it be that they finally found the secret to beating Balloons? They're finally fired up. Here they come. Let's watch this forward action here as PTV. This is the big push. This is what we've been waiting for, folks. PTV was just playing possum. And look at this now. It's a battle here as Renegade is trying to take their secondary control point, but he has almost no health, and he was all alone, and he is dead. Looking at Sealot right now, who is a spy, looking at that cigarette case, and we don't encourage anyone to smoke, and I'm sure the people who play TF2 don't either. Let's see, he's disguised as an enemy spy right now. Usually it's hard to be a spy on pubs. I mean, on easier on pubs. And, well, Sealot just ran right. Wow. Pashby had no idea that Sealot was a spy, so that's just poor communication on the part of the PTV guys. They should have known. As Sealot gets the knife kill right there on Pashby. And he's going to come in and get a knife kill or two. Well, maybe he's not going to get a knife kill. He's going to get burned to a crisp. I think. How is he still alive? The Miracle Man is finally dead, and PwnageTV has taken the secondary node. They are going for the primary control point of Balloons right here. They're looking to take one. You see, Balloons is setting up a defense there. They've got a heavy. We've got a Synax switched over to Sniper. So let's watch him pick people off, and let's see what kind of a strategy they have for coming back here. And look at this. You see how quickly that control point goes over. Very quickly, when you get to this final control point, it's just like last week when we were watching on Gravel Pit. That final control point goes so quickly.
Our control point is being captured.
And look, we've got somebody on that control point right here. As they're going to move forward now, you see as Balloons trying to take back their secondary control point, trying to push back, and how disappointing would this be for Pwnage if they have Balloons this close to beating and they can't pull it off. And Dynasty comes in and blows a couple of people out there, defending the Red Warehouse control point. Dynasty going crazy. And Renegade gets some revenge on Balloons Mikey right there. Renegade is the spy. Why don't we take a look at him? Just as he makes his way in as a spy, they lose that control point. Now they're taking it right back, trying to take that secondary control point right back. They do, and now we have Balloons down to their final control point again. And we do have a PwnageTV presence in here, and they're trying to fight it off. That was Leviathan who got taken out by Surge and Mikey right there. So where are these Pwnage guys now? Are they going to make another push? We've got both nodes are open right now. No action. And here comes... oh, jeez. We've got a spy. The spy. Nice move right there. Calling the balloon spy, calling for a medic, and it actually worked. He suckered in the medic and stabbed him, and they are going to take back their secondary control point. No, wait a minute. Not so fast. PwnageTV really hanging tough. This is some fierce action right here. They're right on top of each other. Dynasty, I believe, is their last chance. And yes, Dynasty and Renegade are able to hold them off. There's still a presence here, though, as you see, that is not changing over very quickly. So, right above them, somewhere in here, we've got some red guys hanging out. Here they are. So they haven't been able to get this fully converted. And now you see balloons coming in waves, and they're going to try to take this control point back again. With two people there, and they did. So now the center control point is open. And PwnageTV trying very hard. Let's see, I'm looking at Dynasty, who took himself out of gameplay. He is at the primary control point, so he's out of gameplay. Now here at the center control point is Sealot, and he's in a knife fight with Renegade. Remember, nobody wins in a knife fight, kids. And in this case, Renegade did. But normally, nobody wins in a knife fight. Everybody gets hurt. Somebody loses an eye or an appendage. And Renegade able to protect that central spawn point, and he's got some incoming that he's not going to be able to kill on his own unless he backstabs him, because that is a heavy that he's got there. Now Renegade switches. He's disguised as the enemy scout, and he takes out. Nice work on his part. He gets torched by Mikey, but not before he takes out one of the Balloons members who was going to get a capture on there, and PTV takes that secondary control point. And look at this, they're about to do it, and yes! No! Just that close, within a hair of getting that control point. They are just barely stopped by Sealot. I thought it was over. I don't even know how they did it, but they did. Sealot saved it, and he just typed out play of the game, and it definitely was, as PwnageTV was. That's as close as you can get to closing it out without closing it out. And now they've taken back that secondary control point again. Sealot is going to go invisible, and there's a huge presence for Balloons right here on that primary node. We've got 5 minutes and 47 seconds left as time keeps getting added to the clock, and no, I guess that's the end of that. I guess we reached the 30-minute point. No, they got the cap. I'm sorry, 3-1. I didn't even realize they got it. It happened so fast. And look at these scores. It's a whole different ballgame. Dynasty with 37 points. Renegade with 25. Leo Geo 22. Leviathan 21. G Money with 18. And hey, Pashby, thanks for coming out and contributing your whole 8 points. On the other side, Mikey 46. FaZe 38. Aesthetics with 32. Sealot, the sniper, with 26. Surge, a scout, with 24. And Injate, also a scout right now, with 22. The mission begins in 10 seconds. And we're getting ready here. And she's just got sniped out there. Sealot is a devastating sniper, and he just shot Pashby in the face. So all 8 of Pashby's points gone with the win there. And wow, look at that. Dynasty Leviathan taken out by Surge. And very quickly, Balloons is going to take this central node. Balloons very angry that they lost that last match. Or that last round. They're winning 3-1. Excuse me, I got the hiccups. I'm drunken with amazement. And look at how quickly as soon as they took that second node, that middle node, they had people in position at that second node, and already PTV down to their prime. This is going to be quick. Balloons done playing around. A very heavy presence from Pwnage right here because everyone just died, so they're going to have a lot of guys there. But here they're Ubering in, following Soldier Mikey, who's got Uber on. He's got Uber and a medic, and so he's going to get up here, and I don't know if he's going to be enough to capture it. And look at this, Pwnage is working on that secondary node. It's going to be very, very close, and no, it's over. They close it out. That was very close. Pwnage almost cut them off by doing that secondary node, but they weren't able to do it. And an incredible game. PwnageTV, they got a little respect there. They got that 1 point out of it, but Balloons showed who the boss was there. Really stomped them out for that 4th one. That was a very fast round. So that was a hell of a match. And again, that was in place of our Sevo. That screen was in place of our Sevo because Dynamo chickened out, and they wanted no part of these guys. And you can probably see why. They're very, very good. And the talented PTV team was spanked rather handily. However, they had one magical round where they all scored about 30 points, and they did win that one. So, for everybody here at Pwnage Television, my name is Mike Kafka. And I hope you enjoyed this week's presentation. Well, it wasn't a Sevo, it was a scrimmage. But next Thursday, expect some more Sevo, and hopefully this will be 2 teams of courage and not just one. And also, coming up before that, on Sunday, do not forget the TGL Roughneck Challenge. Expect coverage out the wazoo on Sunday, November 4th, this coming Sunday. For more information on the TGL Roughneck Challenge, the prizes, the sponsors, and all that other hoo-ha, go to www.totalgamingleague.com or stop by PwnageTV's forums and get some information there. Until next time, this is Mike Kafka saying goodnight for Leo, Geo, Captain Howdy, the entire Pwnage staff, Blink and Blink Effects, who was doing shout-outs for us tonight. Remember, if it wasn't seen here, it wasn't Pwnage.